everyone, welcome back to Lubelska Dolina for episode 39 in the adventures of Feldkorb. Hello everyone. Join us here on day one, early winter, and we are just, if I can avoid hitting the gate, trying to drive into our silo here to take out a little bit of wheat to sell. I need to slow down. Okay, let's have a look here. We are going to want wheat. Where? Oh yeah, we've still got that wheat. So we're going to take about 10,000 out if we can. Get it as close to the money as possible. There we go, that's not bad. 10,107. And let's try backing out of here. There we go. So yeah, we've got a few things on today. We're sort of blowing through winter as quick as we can because there's only so much that we have that we can do at the moment. But as you saw in the sort of intro there, we completed a number of contracts and we also bought ourselves a lorry. Typically, right after I finished, we finished up the day previously, on the previous episode, this fantastic looking blue Kamaz came up for sale. So we decided to buy it. And sort of checked with the family and they were happy for us to go ahead and purchase that, so we did. And it's a slightly newer model than this one that we've got here, but still a good quality vehicle there. So we are looking forward to getting a slurry tanker or a some sort of liquid transport thing at some point in the not too distant future, I think. Potentially over winter. We'll keep an eye on the price of digestate, I think it is. Yeah. It's digestate, and I need to switch. Is it that one? No, not that one. Not that. I can never remember the button to change tip angle. Okay, it's that one. There we go. Drop it out of this side. So yeah, we're keeping some wheat for the chickens, obviously, but we decided we were going to sell a little bit since the price was good today, and it was $7.75. Or it is. So we got $7 grand for that. That was very nice. Yes, oh, it just dropped one more euro there. But yeah, 774, 775. So that's pretty good, I think. Oh, and of course, lovely. Isn't that typical? I just see the price of barley. There's a great demand on. So if we'd have saved that, we could have got a little bit more. But no big worry there. So yeah, if we scroll over here to the digestate, it's currently selling for $25.06, which is not bad. Now, since this was a new installation, we're not sure what the price fluctuation is going to be like, so we probably won't get around to selling that today. So I'm just going to run this back to the farm, and we shall see. Next thing we are going to be doing, we picked up a couple of fertilising contracts, as I got stuck on something. We won't worry too much about that. Yeah, we picked up a couple of fertilising contracts. Unfortunately, the ground did become frozen as soon as we switched over. I was hoping the temperature was going to be a bit warmer so we could do those, but if they're still available early spring, after winter, we shall do those. Or if for some reason the ground becomes unfrozen over the course of the winter, then we shall attempt to do that as well. I'm just trying to reverse with the mirrors for a change, and it's probably not going to work as I'm expecting, but you never know. Yeah, I'm well off. Yeah, well, it was worth a try, wasn't it? There we go. Straighten up just a touch. Lovely. Get that all sorted. Smashing. Yeah, so the next job, speaking of contracts, we've got a baling contract, and I wasn't going to do too much in terms of baling, but The reason behind getting that is to test out the new Zettel that we got. Now, if you remember the Proxima 100, now we had a chat with the shop just down here to see if they had, running down the middle of the street, if they had the parts available for an upgrade for us. If we need to do the engine upgrade on it, we've asked them if they had the parts, and they do, which is handy. And since we are here, we are going to sell off the Ursus now, because the family was very pleased with that Zettel. Very happy to upgrade the Ursus, so we are going to sell this on, repair it for 15, and sell it for just under 16 grand. So that's a good deal, I think. It's done us good, the little Ursus there. Clara was out last night, or at the end of autumn, doing some weeding with it, and I know that was one of the implements that we'd had problems with. Worked just fine in the Zettel. So yeah, now I'm going to take a bit of a run down here to the field where we're working, and we shall get started doing the baling. I believe Clara is there already with the the Unitrack and the other implements, and the Proxima Zettel should already be there as well. So I shall see you again at the field momentarily. Alrighty, here we are down at the field, and turns out it was actually Yannick that is down here waiting in the Unitrack for us. Clara was the one that dropped off the tractor while we were doing some other things. And as you can see, we've got a new bale grab on the front as well, because I figure we're working with silage bales, so we might as well try and do it properly for a change. Yeah, as you can see, we did repaint the front linkage, or front loader linkage stuff, arms, whatever that stuff's called. We converted it to the Zettel brand version, and ironically this all matches up quite well. So I'm hoping that this is actually going to work. Now, obviously we're not going to worry about sort of showing too much of it, because you've all seen me mow stuff before, but we definitely want to make sure that it works. So, turn that on, get that dropped, switch to the rear one. I've got to unfold it first because it doesn't like that. Just drop it down and turn it on, and let's see if we can mow. Okay, well that's not bad. So we may actually be able to get away with not spending 15 grand on the upgrade. That's nice. Okay, as you can see, the lake has frozen, or the rivers around the way have frozen a little bit, so we just have to be a bit mindful of that. We don't want to get stuck on the ice or attempt to drive over it to get the little bit extra grass and break it and end up in the drink there. That would be very unfortunate. But yeah, so well, that's fantastic news. I'm really pleased that this is working. I'm not sure if this is the maximum speed we can go. Oh, it's picked up a bit since I'm not on the ragged edge right there. So I think we're supposed to be able to go at about 8 to 10 miles an hour with these mowers, something along that lines. Oh, crikey, it's up to 11, 12 even. Well then, we definitely need to stay off the thing. Yeah, it might pay us to get a bit of an upgrade at some point for the power, but yeah, sort of going up the hills and stuff here, it's going to be a little bit shy of what we need, I would say. But in the long run, I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. So we may look at that. I think we can upgrade it to 107 first, because we're on 96 at the moment. So that will probably be another 5, 6, maybe 7 grand to do that. Let's avoid this tree. Lovely. And avoid that massive tree. But yeah, certainly on the flat we're going great guns now. That's very nice. I am very pleased with that. Okay, now whether or not we continue and do more than this one baling contract, oops, nobody saw me hit that tree. Yeah, whether we do another contract or not, I'm Not sure yet. We shall see how it goes. But certainly this seems to be working quite well. I am quite pleased with this. So we'll get missed a bit there. Get a little bit more of a sort of headland, as it were, and finish off this and see what we're doing later on. So I think besides this, we don't have too much to do today. I just mostly wanted to test out this this mower setup. If it turns out really good, we might do another baling contract. I think there's one just up the way there on field 59, potentially, or one of the 50s up there. It's for like $8 grand. So we might do that as well, just to pass some time while the sort of fields are clear. There's no actual snow yet. So if we can, we will. Other than that, you know, we'll come back when something exciting is happening. Good morning, everyone. As you probably saw, we handed the contract in, finished it yesterday for that baling. The little Zator was fantastic. It had zero problem with the mowers or the baler. In fact, it was a lot better than the last time we'd done anything like that, which was quite good. So we're very happy with that. Now it's day 2 midwinter. Nothing else exciting happened yesterday, so figure we just come straight back, or come in on the next day and do a little bit of animal care. As you see there, we're popping some straw into the old pigs. They are going to need more, so in fact I could have left it over there, couldn't I? But no, I have to try and bring it with me because I'm smart. Okay, let's drop that down and drop that off. And now we have a bale fork stuck on the back, and hopefully, in fact, since we're coming out this way, we are also going to scoop up the little bit of pig food mess that's there. That's fine. Empty that back in. Lovely. We are going to need to get a bale. So let's spin this around and grab the little bit close to the wall there, or the pillars rather. And I've got my thing stuck in the thing. Let's just raise that up for a little bit. Let's get this one, I think. Oh, we kind of skewered it there, I guess. Yeah, wrong tool. There we go. Hopefully that's going to be raised up enough that we can pop it in. And if I could avoid like running into things with a shovel. There we go. And at least we didn't lose the bale on the wall there. That would have been embarrassing too. But yeah, so we're just going to get this over here, back it up. Hopefully we've got enough of can we tilt it up anymore? We can. There we go. Okay, that should go over there nicely. And we'll just lower that down, if I can remember what the controls are for it. There we go, and that should just leave it in there. There we go, lovely. Perfect. I'm just, yeah, it's the right stick for this one, and I keep using the wrong. If I just like do that, lower it, that would probably work. And then we back up to it and reattach, and then we can kick the straw out. Lovely. That will get the pigs nice and happy. They will enjoy all that extra straw. Let's see what we've got to do next as well. Let's see, we got corn. Yeah, we got all basically we got to feed them. The chickens are going to need feeding as well. And then what we're going to do today is take some of that manure down to the crumbs. Are they taking that whole bale? They took that entire bale. Cracking, oh, they do need a lot of straw now, it seems. Oh well, they should be good for another day or so. So we shall get this in here and try not to bash it on too many walls, doors, and break off all the splines and stuff. See, now if I was smart, I'd have taken the front loader off of this thing so I wouldn't have had to worry about it, but you know me, I'm not always smart. Okay, pop that there, and let's go get the water next. I think, at least with one long thing on it, we shouldn't be too bad. Just drive on this little field, that's not a problem, no one will notice. I should do better than that, but not to worry. Okay, so come down here, and we are going to need to deposit the water in the trough. Oh, and let's just kick it out right there, that's lovely. Now we'll probably have to refill that at least once, I think, because they are probably going to take about 6,000 or 8,000 litres maybe. Yeah, probably 8,000 litres is the max. And we've only put a little bit in there. So let's just back it up over here. Fill it up again. And give them a bit more. Come on. There we go. That's better. Yep, so we'll get a second little tanker load in there. These are quite thirsty pigs. But we've got to make sure they are fed and watered all the way through the winter, so it's not too big of a deal. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, they are coming back up into the green, so that's good. Did it make it? No, I didn't quite make it into the green. But that should be good for another day, and we can just do this again in the morning. Or blasting at night, perhaps, depending on how we are looking for stuff. So I think what we're going to do this time, save us driving all over our neighbour's field there. If I could not get one or the other end of this tractor stuck on something, would be nice. We'll just park this over here like this. There we go. Refill it quick as well, so we don't have to worry about that when we come out next time. Okay, just pop that there. Now let's see if we can get back into the barn and get them fed. Now, obviously the bucket on the front of this thing is quite small, so we won't be moving the manure with that. We've got the Ursus down near the chickens, so we're going to run down there once we get done with these guys and see about feeding the chickens, and then we'll bring the Zetor up here. And am I going to make it? Yes, I am. Yeah, we'll bring the Zetor up here and get the manure shifted that way, because let's just check the prices on the manure. It's going down at the slurry yard, but it is still €720 at the secondary biogas plant that we paid for, so that is going to be quite good. And the digestate there as well is looking very tasty. We still haven't had any luck with a tanker yet, but the funny thing was, of course, as it always is, in the things today, what do you call them, the classifieds, classified ads, we actually had another truck. I don't know if it's, yep, still there. We had another lorry cab pop up, and oh, hello. That's interesting. An old Massey Ferguson spreader. What's the width on it? It doesn't actually say. Interesting. Don't think we're going to worry for that at the moment, but that's interesting. It's only 18 grand as well, so that was curious. That's a potential thing to ponder as the day progresses, but I think we're okay with the Unitrack setup that we've got right now. So we did barley, let's get soybeans. Okay, and I'm going to carry on with this. We'll get the chickens fed and then see about doing the manure. because that's the next task for the day. Alrighty, here we are back up at the pigs again with the Zetor and the trailer that's partially full of manure. So we are going to get this loaded up from whatever we can get from our lovely pig pen here. They've got quite a lot of manure for us, so that is handy. Let's see, not too wobbly. Come on. Oh dear, yeah, this is going to be fun. This is the other reason we got the high tip bucket thing, because without it this would be a giant mess. It would be not a lot of stuff going in there. Okay, lovely. So we need, I'm not sure how much, I think that had like 7,000 or 8,000 in it maybe, or a bit less. But we'll get what we can. And put some in there. Now, we do also have those silage bales down at the BGA, and in fact the silo actually finished fermenting sometime yesterday while we were doing the baling contract, I believe. So we also have that which we can get out and bring with us, which will be not bring with us, but we could get that out while we are there and shove it into the BGA, the main BGA, because that would be another tasty treat in the money department and would obviously help us out quite a bit. Now I'm worried we are going to run out of space in this trailer. Nope, still going. Now let's see if we can get another bucket load in. Yeah, I think this tractor is definitely presenting itself a lot better than the Ursus was at the end there, because it was good. The Ursus has done us proud, but I think it was just starting to get a little bit tired in some areas. The brakes were wearing out, that sort of thing. So we had to really figure something out and get. Okay, so that is now full, and I don't know if I can put this back in the pen. Can I? Will it allow me to do that? Let's have a look. Oh, it can. Okay, fair enough. Lovely. Well, that's going to help us out a bit then, because we'll drop this off. We'll just leave it up here, I think, for now. Not that the other tractor can use it, but just because it's sort of out of the way for the moment. Yeah, drop this off, and on the way down... Go on. Oh no, I have to unclip it from in here, don't I? I always get those things mixed up. And we will need to take the weight off of the front as well, because it does not agree, or switch the weight to the front rather, because it does not agree with that trailer. We had a bit of a connection issue when we tried to do that earlier. So yeah, let's get this hooked up. And get the weight on the front there. Lovely. Get that raised up again. And yeah, now we're going to head off down to the BGA and see what fun shenanigans we can get into down there. Alright, here we are down at the BGA, and we picked up our bale fork on the way through. So we just need to figure out how this trailer unloads. I think it's probably a rear tip. It looks like it is. Let's offload some manure into here. Now obviously we won't see any payout from this until probably, well yeah, until tonight, but we should be getting a decent price for it. So look, manure, 720, yes. And then we will get some digeste, or we are getting digeste even, as that is processing. That is lovely. Okay, let's have a look, see if the price for digestate has done anything yet. Well, it's still going up apparently, so that's a good sign. I think what we'll probably do is wait till tomorrow and then potentially sell some more, depending on what else we can do today. Obviously our sort of general farm work is not particularly, what's the word, not vibrant, but there's just not a lot to do around the farm at the moment because it's winter. Obviously we'll keep the animals fed and watered and whatnot. And okay, let's see, the bales are over here, aren't they? Yeah, I think they've still got a few hours left in them before they are ready. Let's have a check. Okay, we've got 3 hours to go with them. That's not a problem. Well, what we shall do then is, if I just plonk this little trailer over here for now, because we're not going to need it at the moment. What we will do is come over here and have a look at our lovely silage pit, because we will need to get the what's this thing? Yeah, our what is it called? Conveyor belt picker-upper thing, or whatever this thing is. We'll have to get it in there and see about collecting that into the trailer. So let's open the silo, and we have 112,126. That's not bad. I kind of like that. I think that's a good amount. So let us get this around here to the front of the silo, in fact probably over this side a bit, and drop it off here. Then we'll go back and grab the other trailer, the sort of forage trailer that we've got there that we use on the little what's it thing. Why can I not words today? Fortrit, that's what it is. Little Fortrit E281. Our lovely forage harvester. Okay, let's hook up to this. Everything attached. Lovely. And now the beauty of this is we know we can block the axle on it at any time. So we should be fairly good in terms of getting in and out of here now. And on the ramp as well. So, let us see where we are. Got to remember how this thing works as well now. Unfold. Okay. Now we swing that out that way. Lovely. And we have to turn it on. Okay, it's on. It's opening the silo. Okay. Let's pull this over. There we go. Lovely. So there's going to be a little bit of back and forth doing this while we figure it all out and get it collecting and putting things in the trailer here. So it's still doing. So we'll get it as far as we can and switch back and forth and move them along and get one in front of the other and so on, and get this done as quick as we can. Luckily this trailer is at least quite a few thousand litres, so we do have that to our advantage. Now, of course it's not going to quite fit, is it? Yeah, oh, we're kind of loading it up, I suppose. Hey, if it says we're loading, then I'm happy with that. It's a little finicky, but I think we'll survive. I think we will. Okay, well, yes, I shall carry on with this, and we'll get as far as we can, and get it all loaded into the BGA, and then hopefully by the time we've done that, maybe those bales will be ready to plonk in as well. Alrighty, we have all that stuff loaded into the BGA, let's see, it was 112,000 litres. It took a bit of time. As you can see, it's now coming up 3:30 in the afternoon, and I forgot to put the ramp down because I am that good. But yes, that was very helpful, that ramp. We got the trailer loaded 3 times in the end, and plonked it all in here. And now we are going to, in fact, before I stab them, let me just check. Yes, it is now silage, and it should all be silage. It is. Lovely job. Okay, well, let's get this in there as well. There should be space. Yeah, it's down to 5,000 odd litres processing, so that's good. I'm hoping that we can, in fact, lift all of this without dragging those ones with us as well. That weight should be counterbalancing us nicely, and it is. It seems like this might even be working out slightly better than it did with the other tractor, although I still can't, you know, aim them properly apparently. There we go. I'm not the best with the bales, but they are in there now, and we just need to get these ones as well. And then we will be all done for the day. Lovely. Yeah, we've got plenty of room. No, I don't think we can quite get them over the top again, can we? No, so we shall have to drive up there and do a little bit of a bounce. Pop a wheelie, as they say. Okay, well, that will have to process, and we shall head back up to the farm and go to bed fairly soon, pass some time, check on the animals, you know, all the little odds and ends that we can do. Maybe take some equipment down to the thing to wash it off, something like that. You know, there's not a great deal we can do at the moment because it's winter, but we shall do what we can, and I think we'll either come back again on the late midwinter, or late winter rather, not late midwinter, late winter, or it'll be spring possibly when we come back, because the next thing we've got to do is sell the digestate. But we're not going to worry about that today, I don't think. Yeah, so if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please give us a like. And hit the old subscribe button too there if you haven't already. And if you'd like to leave a comment, that would be greatly appreciated. Yes, and also comments are most welcome. God, I can't even remember my own outro. Yeah, comments are most welcome. And if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, we shall head back and bid you all farewell, and hope to see you next time. Cheerio.